Get ready for my Ranview. Dun, 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 dun. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Greetings, Earthlings. Welcome to Planet and Alien here on YouTube. I am Weird Little Alien or Noelle. Hello. Don't know why I thumbs it up, but hey, what are you gonna do? Okay, so let's talk about episode 10 of the 100. Oh man. Oh man. So, Clark never came back to save Bellamy, which it's alright, it's cool, you know. I know she felt guilty for leaving him. I know Matty is her #1 priority, I get it. I mean, just leave the love of your life, your best friend, your partner, your everything. Just leave him to die and just feel guilty, because that's all you did, was feel guilty. But thankfully he lived, because we all knew Bellamy wasn't dying. But thank God Indra and Gaia didn't die either. Like, holy shit! Gaia tried to kill Octavia. Kinda wish she did. Because, Blood Reina. Now, I can't wait, because I wrote down, I was like, because Bellamy, she told Bellamy, she's like, you keep trying to save me, Belle, but you can't save someone that's already dead. Which, like, that's something, like, that sticks with me, because basically she's dead inside. There's nothing there. She's dead, which is a lie. She has emotions still, but she's trying to keep them contained and be this emotionless person. But no, I was saying about Blood Reina is that, also about the Bellamy and Octavia. I really love seeing the flashbacks, like, of Bellamy and Octavia when they're younger and stuff. Like really, I mean, she's like, for some reason, I still don't want my brother to die, you know? And it's like, well, I hope not. Like, yes, he did poison you, but you even said he gave you enough just enough not to kill you. So at least he didn't try to kill you, and he did it for a good reason. I mean, because this gets me so hard. Like, Blood Reina, leader. Okay, well, the dark years. Because I was thinking, what happened to her, really? Like, what happened in these dark years that made this person Blood Reina? Like, what happened, you know? And I'm thinking that as I'm watching the episode, and then the preview for the next episode, after this episode's over, is like, we're going to find out what happened during the darkest years, and what made Octavia Blood Reina, which, yes, I need to know, because I can understand her and Miller. I hate Miller. No, I dislike Miller. I just don't like him. Like, I want to see the dark years, because I really want to know why Octavia's the way she is now, Blood Reina, why Miller is up her ass like a motherfucker. Like, Jesus, dude. Back the fuck up. Like, Miller pisses me off. And then he's like, to the girl, he's like, because she's saying, you know, put them in the fighting pit, Gaia, Indra, and Bellamy. And Miller's like, that's her brother you're talking about. And I'm like, oh, what, suddenly you fucking care? You didn't care before. You sure as hell hasn't cared at all since you saw him. Like, damn. You've been up fucking Octavia's ass. And I understand she kept you alive for 6 years in the bunker, and you guys had to do some crazy shit, which when we find out, I'll understand more of why people are like this and why, you know, what's their mindset. Like, it will help me to understand them more. But it's like, Blood Reina. Like, this is what gets me. Like, Monty, I love you. You are just a godsend. God, but she ruined it, and it pisses me off. Monty doesn't want to kill people. And I know, that's crazy, because it's like, you're in this world where everyone's trying to survive, right? There's some people don't want to kill others, you know? Some people are tired of killing people and trying to survive. I mean, after fucking, like, there's 5 seasons added to the 6, so, like, 11 years, you know, whatever you want to say, the 5 seasons. You know, after almost 5 seasons of killing and trying to survive and killing and staying alive and killing and all this stuff, yeah, I could understand why suddenly it's like, you know what, I'm tired of killing people, because all we do is kill people to survive, and then we have to kill more people to survive, and then kill more people to survive, and it's like, But what gets me, like, I love Monty. I love that he came in there. I wasn't expecting that at all. I honestly wasn't. Because whenever, I knew Octavia was going to do that. I knew she was. Once Monty showed her everything, you know, I knew she was going to pick that flower off. I knew it. I was thinking she's going to pick that flower off and ruin everything because she doesn't give a shit. And I understand, like I said, the dark years, we don't know what happened. They did run out of food, you know, but now things are growing. Things are looking up. Look at the positive. You're not in the dark years anymore, you know? This is a fresh start. But what gets me is, like, I love that Monty came in and gave them a choice because it's true. I understand you're the leader, but does that mean you get to choose what's best for everyone? No. Like, if people don't want to go to war with you, they don't have to. And for you to keep this secret without letting them know that they have another option just shows you only care about yourself and you just want to go to war. Because that's all she cares about, apparently, is going to fucking war. You know? Because once everyone found out that plants were growing and food was going to happen and stuff, they were like, no more blood Raina. And I was just like, yes, 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 yes. I was like, damn, they turned on her fucking quick. Which already a few were already turned because they're like, you're not our real commander. You're not our real commander. Maddie is, so bitch back. Which is true. I mean, Maddie is the commander. But no, so Monty let that be known and everyone was pissed because, I mean, I would be too. It's like, dude, you're having us go to war where most of us are most likely going to die. We're probably going to destroy the only viable place on Earth to live. And yet you're not telling us about this other option where we could stay and survive here. Because, no, you just want to go to war. So, of course, I understand why they were pissed. I'd be pissed, too. I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, this would be something I would like to know. But, of course, as soon as I found out, like, as soon as they were like, where'd she go? I was like, oh, we all know where she went. She went right to the plants and everything, and she was going to destroy it all. I knew it. So they would have no choice left, which if I was those people, and she just did that and just totally took away our choice, like most of them, because I mean almost all of them wanted that choice instead of going to war, and she took it away, I would turn on her so fucking quick. If you're not with Juan Crew, you're an enemy of Juan Crew. It's like, bitch, we're going to war. I'm gonna die either way. If I die, I at least want to take you with me. Like, I can't wait till next episode to understand more of the darkest years, but like, I mean, I can't believe she lit it in flames. I mean, I just can't believe it. That was not for her people. I'm sorry, but that is not for your people. That's for you not giving them a choice so that they have to follow you into this war that is unnecessary. Like, you don't even know what you're walking into. Ugh. I swear, like, what the hell, man? What the hell? And it's like, sorry, Clark, but Maddie's the commander now. She has the thing in her head. It's staying there. And I think it's fucking awesome. I like Maddie a lot. And I really loved her this episode. Like, dude, she was legit like, he's probably dead now, about Bellamy. And it's like, oh, God, let's be depressing, why don't we? But she's being honest. I mean, she's like, you're going to let Bellamy and Indra and Gaia die. Why can't you let me? And I'm like, oh, shit, she spilled the tea. Because it's true. You didn't go back. For all you know, he's dead. Like, Bellamy's not going to hold it against her. He knew what he was getting into when he was making Maddie the commander. He knew she wouldn't forgive him. Maddie knew it, too. That was, like, her first thing. You know, Clark's not going to forgive you. He knew it. But he knew what needed to be done, so he did it. So he's not going to hold her leaving him to die against her at all. And I think once she sees that he's still alive, I think, of course, she still feels betrayed, but she's, of course, once she sees that he's alive, she's going to be relieved and happy. But, of course, she might hold that grudge still, but who knows how long until they match back up together. Because, you know, Bellamy and Clark, they're always splitting up, you know? It's always splitting up time for them, which is just so fun. Also, damn, it worked out. Those worms, like, oh, God, it grosses me out, the worms. No, but the worms were in the back of the truck. I don't know what you'd call it. What do they call it? The back of the Rover. That's it, right? Yeah. Back of the Rover was the worms, which... But Clark, like, threw them on the ground, and she's like, that's 2 problems solved, you know, or 1 problem solved. And it's like, but they're just, like, on the ground, like, out of the jars. Like, can't they, like, just start, like, infecting people? Like, can't they just, like, start, like, mating? Like, ew, is that a good thing to do? Like, I understand you want to get rid of them, but shouldn't you have burned them? Because, I mean, I feel like this is going to come back to bite us in the ass. Because, I mean, there's these fucking baby worms all over the floor that Clark threw out, you know? And it's like, I probably would have, like, burned them. Because now I feel like they're going to come back to bite us all in the fucking ass. Because, like, all I know is I saw all those worms just squirming around. And I'm just like, oh, no. In the sand, which is where they were at to begin with. Like, that was not a good idea. Like, yes, I want to get rid of the worm fucking thing because that's just super gross. Like, that is, well, I mean, that was awesome. Alien vibes. I love it. It was awesome. But, oh, God, but when they come out, it's like snakes or something. Oh, God, gross me out. But anyways, I just don't think dumping them just on the ground like that is a good thing. I feel like they're going to, like, infect people. They're going to, like, come back, you know, like, I don't know. I just feel like that's not a good thing to do. You know, I understand doing it, but I just don't think that's a good thing to do. I would have burned them, which you don't have time, I guess, but still would have burned them, you know. But yeah, hold on. Oh, someone said, Bellamy, watch out whenever they were in the arena fighting. And I thought it might be Miller because Miller looked like he cared a little, like, I don't know, Miller, what's your deal? Like, I don't know what's going on with you. Like, I understand Octavia kept you alive for 6 years. Yes, yes. But, it looked like Miller cared that Bellamy was, you know, gonna possibly die. You know, he just had that look. Maybe he cared about all three of them. I don't know, but he just had that look where he actually cared. And someone actually screamed, Bellamy, watch out. And I was thinking, it's Miller, maybe, because who else is there that would be on Bellamy's side, you know? But it wasn't Miller because it just said man. It just said, it didn't say a name, it said man, you know, because I have subtitles. So whenever it was said, Bellamy, watch out, it was said by a man, you know, an older gentleman. And so I'm wondering who said that, because it's like, I wonder who was like, because if it, was it like Miller? I can't think of anybody else who is on Bellamy's side who's there, because Monty and Harper weren't in there yet. So, like, I wonder what older gentleman was like, Bellamy, watch out. Like, you know, like, I'm very intrigued by that. I don't know if, I know it's just a small little thing, but it was very interesting to hear someone say, Bellamy, watch out. And it's like, apparently this person, we don't know. It's just a random person, but I mean, to actually, like, care, because it wasn't like, because, I mean, yeah, of course you want, like, a good fight and stuff, but the way they said it, they were like, Bellamy, watch out. It was, like, a concern, like, watch out, you know, don't get killed. So, I don't know, I thought that was very interesting. So, I really liked that. Like, I don't know, I just wanted to add that in there. Like, oh, my God, Bellamy. Whoo, 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 whoo. Oh, my God. Like, I was, like, oh, my God. Whenever Indra said to Octavia, she's like, I'm gonna let Gaia kill me. But before that, I'm going to kill your brother. And Octavia's face was just pure, like, I don't know, like, pure, like, terrified. Like, she doesn't want her brother to die, of course. She doesn't. But, of course, she's still going through with it because she's Blood Raina. But when she said that, I got chills. Like, right after I kill your brother. And I'm just like, oh, no. Like, I didn't want any of them to die. And when Gaia tried to kill Octavia, I was like, oh my God, please don't kill her. Like, I felt like, I thought she was going to throw the spear at Gaia and kill her, you know? That's what I was assuming. But instead, she's like, I told you I only wanted one left, you know? Because only one can be left standing. So she didn't even, like, let that phase her, and then thankfully Monty came in before things got really crazy, but then of course Octavia ruined that, or Blood Raina. Like, I mean, I think that's super wrong. I mean, she took away their choice. That's not for you to take away. Like, damn, dude. Fucking, I want Maddie to be the commander. Like, I just, that's such a shitty thing. I can't believe she burned all that stuff. That's shitty, man. That really is. Like, Monty was working so hard, and you know what? Like, that's so shitty, man. I can't believe she actually did that. Like, why do you want to go to war so bad? Like, Jesus, dude. You know, like, you want to go to war so bad, and yet, if you go to war, you could possibly destroy the only place viable to live. So what? going to war, having half your people die, and having no land to live on is something that's a good idea, is something that a leader should do for their people? Because no, because I don't see you looking out for your people. I see you looking out for yourself and wanting to go to fucking war, because that's all you seem to want to do is go to fucking war. And it's like, Jesus, you don't want any other option except war. And it's like, you know what? Thankfully, Guy and the others are only following Octavia because they're trying to get to the real commander, which is Maddie. I understand 6 years in the bunker, you kept them alive. But right now, it's a different time, you know? Yes, that shit happened in the bunker, but right now, things are changing. There's a new commander. That is Maddie. People who are of one crew, since the beginning, have always wanted to stand by the true commander. That is what they do. That is their leader, the true commander. So, of course, they're going to want Maddie to be in charge, considering she is the true commander. So I love that Guy and some of the others are only going with Octavia so they can find Maddie, the true commander. Because, like, Maddie wants to be the commander. Like, you know, she's seeing all this stuff, and she knows a lot of stuff, and she wants to be the commander, and it's like, I wish she would have got away. Like, she tried to run back to Bellamy and them, like, to Polis, and I was like, man, I wish she would have got away, like, ugh. But she's like, to Clark, she's like, if you want to take this out of me, you're going to have to kill me. Like, she's not giving it up that easy. Which, you know what, Clark, I understand she's your child, but if she wants it in her head, let her have it in her head. Like, no offense, she's super fucking badass now. Like, and she's wise. I mean, acting like a child. Well, she is a child. But yeah, I understand that. But yeah, I mean, when she slit that guy's throat, holy shit, dude. Like, didn't see that coming. You know, like, I was thinking, okay, he's gonna get killed. But when all of a sudden, Maddie's just like, shh, and the guy's just like, I'm just like, whoa, okay. Wow, that was something. That was awesome. Now, oh my God, another one, Vincent. This is so bad. I can't help it. I like him. He's intriguing. He's interesting. I like his character. I can't help it, even though, holy fucking crap. Woo! Woo! First off, a serial killer has a sense of humor, because when he first came in and Abby's like, did you get it? He's like, no. And then he's like, just kidding, you know. And it's like, oh, wow, a serial killer has a sense of humor, you know. And then, of course, the other two who are watching, the guards, you know, they're all like, what are those pills? And, of course, Vincent's trying to hide. Like, I knew he'd be on her side. I knew he'd help her. Yay! Or did he? Because what did he get? Well, she took a lot. She probably took a lot of those pills to try and kill herself. I don't know. Or no, she's just, like, out of it like she was before when Raven had to, like, wake her up. Yeah. Or did he give her the right pill? Yeah, he gave her the right pills, yeah. But Vincent's on her side. Thank God. Thank God. Yes, 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 yes. Told you it was a good thing he's still there. But holy shit. I mean, this dude, he's like, they're like, when they're asking him what that stuff is, what's those pills in your hand that you're hiding? And he's like, I know what it's like to need something. And then he attacks the two, fucking bites the neck of the one dude. I mean, full on bites hit, like a fucking chunk. And all I'm thinking of is Rick in The Walking Dead when he bites that dude's neck. And I'm just like, oh my God, this is so awesome, but so gross and crazy and awesome. And like, ah! Like that scene was awesome. Like, wow, we're getting really, like, pretty gory in fucking The 100 Season 5. Like, damn, we got a serial killer. We got fucking worms squirting out of people like fucking huge-ass snakes or alien shit. But, like, he legit, like, killed those two people, basically, with his fucking mouth, his teeth. Like, holy crap. And then he's like, you, do your thing, Abby, you know, take your pills, I'll clean it up. And I'm like, no, that would be a little too much. Well, it was nice. But, no, I mean, that was awesome. That was an awesome scene. I mean, this dude legit killed two people, basically, with his mouth. Like, holy shit. And, like, sorry, but not sorry. I'm glad Abby didn't pull the trigger, you know, to electrocute him, because, sorry, but you're on McCreary's side, so you're on the wrong side. So, you gotta die. Not feeling sorry for you at all. Sorry, not sorry. Because McCreary's a loose cannon. He really is. And that's why Abby doesn't want to help him, because he's an evil dude, and he's a loose cannon. This dude, well, you saw him. He had no problem shooting all those people and shit, but he's a loose cannon. He is. You don't know when he's going to fucking explode. You don't know what he's going to do. You know? I mean, really just wants to be in power again. That's what it seems like. Like, you don't know what he's going to do. You can't trust him. You can't, he's not someone you want to have around at all. Like, at all. I also really love when Bellamy's like to Monty, he's like, our family's waiting, and I'm just like, ah. You don't mean Echo, do you? Because, no. Echo ain't family. Like, I don't like Echo. Like, I'm sorry. It's not even that she's with Bellamy. I just don't like her. I haven't liked her at all. Like, I've never liked her. Never. And, like, yeah. Like, honestly, it makes no sense her and Bellamy are together because, like, ugh. Like, not even just ugh, but it's like, it's just so weird. It's like, we see them kissing, so we know they're together, and then they're separated, but they're still together, and it's just, like, weird. I don't know. Bellamy and Echo is, like, a weird combination. Like, if you were gonna pair him up with someone, pick someone other than Echo. Like, I don't know. Echo and Bellamy grosses me out. I don't know why. It's just, they don't mesh. It doesn't make sense. And I don't like Echo. I don't like the type of person she is. I don't trust her, and I never will. Sorry, it's not happening. But, no. So, yeah, this episode was so fucking good. Like, oh my god, like, it was so good. Like, our family's waiting, because, you know, the family up on space, and, you know, Clark. Like, when Clark and Bellamy see each other again, like, I hope it's not the finale, because, like, the finale apparently is supposed to be something big, I guess, happens in the finale, or at least we're speculating that something big happens, because Bob and Eliza were the only two on set filming for the season finale, you know, the last little bit, so clearly it's a Blarick moment. So I'm really hoping they don't reunite in the finale, because I can't wait that long. Like, please no. Please no. Like, I guess the longer she thinks he's dead, the more guilt she'll feel. Who knows? I don't know. Like, because I want her to find out he's alive by seeing him, you know? Not from someone else. Like, oh my god. Like, I hope they're not separated till the finale. Like, I just can't imagine. Yeah, I mean, Clark is not going to hold a grudge forever against Bellamy. You know, it's just not going to happen. He's not holding a grudge against her for what she did, you know. It's just not going to happen. So, God, I can't wait till they see each other. Oh, my God. God, this is like, out of all the angsty Blarick, this has to top all of them. Like, she actually left him to die. Like, she actually left him to die and did not come back. Felt guilty, but did not come back. Like, I understand Maddie's your child and stuff, and you love her, and she's been with you for 6 years and stuff, but it's like, how do you just, like, Bellamy, like, how do you just, like, not care? Like, she cares, but she doesn't care enough to go back, because Maddie's her priority, and it makes sense, but it's like, dude, she has this thing in her, it's staying in her, so either let her be a commander, or she's gonna run away. Like, I don't know what else you can do. Like, dude, just let her be a commander. I understand she's a kid, but you can be right there with her, you know? I understand every commander has a horrible death, but you can stay with her, you know? And Lexa only died because the guy accidentally hit Lexa and not Clark, who was intended to be hit. So Lexa died by accident. Lexa died by accident. So, like, I understand that, but it's like, she's the true commander now. There's just no turning back. It's just how it is, you know? It's just not going to end. I'm sorry, you know? And these people are going to find her because she is the true commander, and they're not going to let anything happen to her. They would never, you know, because that's their true commander, you know? So, oh God, I'm so excited to see what happens next. Like, I'm just so excited to find out the dark years in next episode, because I really need to see what happened in these years that made Octavia like this and Miller like this. Because I'm sorry, but Miller is so far up Octavia's ass that it just drives me fucking nuts. Like, I'm sorry, it's true. Like, oh, God, but yeah, because it's like, I don't know, like, what happened? Like, I'm so curious, so I can't wait to see that. Oh, another little thing I want to put in real quick. If you're not a Blarick fan, you can click out at this point, but, Bellamy and Clark, okay, there's this thing going around now all of a sudden. I don't know why, after almost like 5 years, 5 seasons, it's suddenly a thing now. But people are basically saying, oh, Bellamy and Clark are like brother and sister, and I'm just like, bitch, what show are you watching? And it's like, a lot of them, because I have seen it on my timeline and it's stuff, a lot of them are Lexa fans, you know, Lexa and Clark fans, which, dude, Lexa has been dead for so long. Move on already. Jesus. I'm so tired of Clexis still being included in the 100. Like, I'm not against same-sex couples, so don't come at me with, oh, you're homophobe. No, I don't care about that. But she's been dead for so long now. Move on already. If you love Alicia so much, go watch her on Fear the Walking Dead. She's on that show. Like, damn, Lex is dead. Deal with it. Move on. Clex is never happening again. Simple as that. Balaric's going to happen, which you apparently know. That's why they're suddenly saying, oh my God, Bellamy and Clark are like brother and sister. And I'm just thinking, really? After like almost 5 years, you're going to suddenly say, Bellamy and Clark are like brother and sister. No, you're just scared and nervous and not wanting them to happen, but you know they're eventually going to, maybe even in season 5, something big is going to happen, which leads them towards happening even more. So you don't want that to happen, so you're like, oh, Bellamy and Clark are like brother and sister if they got together. Ew, ew, ew. And I'm just like, dude, this ain't Riverdale. This ain't Bughead. They are not like brother and sister. Like, you're going to wait 5 seasons to suddenly say, oh, they're like brother and sister. No. You're just scared and not wanting them to be together, but you know what's going to happen. And so now you're trying to say, ew, they're like brother and sister. If you guys ship them, that's gross. It's like, honey, Octavia and Bellamy are barely brother and sister half the time. And you want to say Clark and Bellamy are brother and sister? If that's your definition of brother and sister, Clark and Bellamy, I don't know what incestuous things you're doing, but yeah, they're not brother and sister. Sorry. Like, no, no, no. So yeah, that was my review of episode 10 of the 100, season 5. I just had to put that little Clark and Bellamy bit at the end because I just think that's so crazy and funny that now all of a sudden that people are being like, oh, they're like brother and sister, and I'm just like, all right, whatever. If that's what you want to say, go say it all you want, but it's not true. I mean, you're just saying that now because they're going to happen and you know it and you don't want it, so. Which, I mean, dude, Clexa is dead, like buried, like super deep in the ground. It's completely gone. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but seriously, either you love the 100 and move on from Lexa and Clexa, or you just continuously harp on this Lexa-Clexa thing, and it's like, sorry, but that's past news. Shit's happening now. Other things are happening now. Like, you know, the show moves on, you know? Like, I'm just so tired of everyone still. Like, it just gets annoying sometimes that people just constantly bring up Clexa and Lexa and how they did it so wrong. And it's like, dude, you guys keep saying this. Why can't you move on? There's so many other great characters on the show and other great storylines. And I mean, season 5 so far has been fucking legit. Like, I'm sorry, but the Worms alien vibe shit is just fucking awesome. Vincent, who's a fucking serial killer, is fucking intriguing. Like, I love him. Like, yes. So, like, I don't know. I just want to say that. I hope you enjoyed my review of the 100 Season 5 episode 10.